I thought it was awesome. Yeah, Stick and I kind of talked about, where we've been the past couple of years, where there's times where, hey, we go 3 and out and we punt the ball, and things go a different way. And so for that to be able to drive the ball down like that, put it in the end zone, and then have the defense come up with a big stop, I thought that was awesome to see.
Justin, how does it feel to get like a gritty win like that? The offense couldn't get a lot going, especially in the first half, but they could score 16 points in the second half and win like that. How does it feel?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to those guys in that locker room. It definitely didn't go our way in the first half. I think it was 9 points, you said, in the first half, or whatever we were at. But to go out there in the second half and put together a drive and answer, and the defense getting some turnovers like that, great team ball.
Justin, your coach talked about the culture. Is there something different that you feel this year?
I think it's just a great energy from the guys. It's always about improvement and experience and getting better. And the guys that we've brought in, the guys that have been here, all we're doing is our best. And to have a guy leading the charge like that, and a locker room that buys in and follows him, it's a special day for him as well to get his first win.
Justin, were you impressed by Ladd's shiftiness on that score?
For sure.
Is there something he showed you before that you expect from him?
Yeah, that's kind of what we expect from him. He's going to make plays like that, and that's what makes him so special, and that's why we think so highly of him. And you just have to give him a shot, get the ball to those guys. Like I said, being a point guard, and something special will happen like he did.
Justin, how do you assess the Raiders' defense today?
I thought they played really well. We got a lot of respect for those guys, and they get after the passer. They did a great job mixing up their looks, bringing pressure from side to side, and they're really well coached. And so I know that we'll see them again this year. But they're a great defense.
What was the biggest adjustment you made from the first half to the second half?
Just being patient. Just knowing that we got our stuff, we got the right guys out there. We had to settle in. A few too many penalties in the first half, but I thought guys, once they settled in, got the ball moving, I thought it was better. And so for us to just go out there, play with confidence, play fast, that's what we have to do.
How did you feel about the persistence to continue with a run game over the course of the 60 minutes today?
Yeah, we believe in our offensive line. We believe in those running backs that we're giving the ball to. And, it changes the game being able to run the ball like that and switching it up with the pass game. And, I think seeing those big runs there, it's just a testament to those guys up front. They blocked really hard. J.K. made some good moves, and it's big for our offense.
Justin, what do those runs look like from your perspective as a quarterback? Are you expecting him to pop those, or are you surprised that he's able to get through?
I think it's just one of those things that you watch, and you know that you have that belief that every play could be a big play like that. And as he starts running, I'm looking up at the Jumbotron, watching, see where those guys are. So ready to get the next play in, and it was awesome to see from them.
How much easier does that make your job when you've got two experienced running backs like that?
Yeah, I think the big thing too is how their jobs in protection. They both know have done such a great job in protection of picking up those linebackers when they blitz, and they're on their stuff. They're really, really good running backs that are smart, great teammates. And so we have complete faith in them, whether they're running the ball, catching the ball, or blocking.
How much motivation was there after the Raiders dropped 63 on you guys in Las Vegas?
Yep, it's new season, so we were looking forward to this matchup, and it's always a great opportunity against a great opponent.
What does it help the depth in tight ends too? Because Hayden didn't play much in the first half, but had a big reception for you there in the second.
Yeah, to have a group like that, it's awesome. Whether we're asking them to run block, catch passes, they've done such a great job of being interchangeable, of communicating and working together, and knowing that you've got a threat at tight end for sure.
Is there a different feel around here than in past years?
I think it's always exciting. It's the first game of the year, so guys are going to be hyped up and energized, and it's our job to take that week by week, focus on our next opponent, watch the film on this one, and keep getting better.
Justin, Coach said there were weight spending 3 and outs, but the offense found the right place when it mattered and when it was important. What worked for you guys for those moments?
Just staying patient, understanding that we got the right strategy out there, we got the right guys, we just have to go execute. And it didn't go our way in the first half. A few too many penalties, shooting ourselves in the foot. But the way the guys responded, reacted, and kept with it, I thought that was awesome to see.
I know it's one game, but those fourth quarter finisher drills that you guys did throughout the offseason and everything, how good was it to kind of see it manifest in this one?
Yeah, for sure. It's a credit to those guys leading the charge in the weight room. Being able to stay strong in the fourth quarter, especially with the heat, as tough as it was. Those guys didn't feel it. The defense stepped up big time with some big stops, got a couple turnovers, and for our offense to be able to keep running the ball late in the fourth quarter, it's big for us.
You mentioned previously you've gone through a lot of times where the offense just didn't quite get the drive that it needed, but today it was a little bit different. Just where did that come from? what's different to be able to come up with that drive that you needed to get?
Well, I don't think anything's different. I think we've been able to do that in the past. It's just there have been times where, hey, we've relied on the defense or we've relied on the offense. But to have a complete team win like that where, the offense takes it down, defense comes up with a big stop, I just thought that was awesome to see.
Were you surprised midway through the fourth quarter when you saw the Raiders punt it back to you guys and pin you deep, or do you kind of think what your defense did in the first half kind of made them do that?
Yeah, I think the big fourth down stop early on in the game was huge for us, and so I'm not one to really judge what they do offensively, whether it's punting or I'm just sitting on the sideline watching the defense, rooting for the best. So to be able to get the ball back, I thought it was huge, but I'm not qualified to make that decision.
Joe had a tough assignment for his first game. Max had an early sack, but how do you feel he did overall protecting you?
Yeah, Joe was solid. He's a true ball player out there, and he wasn't phased at all. He's a tough player, knows his stuff, and we've got complete faith in him.
What was the locker room like after the game?
It was awesome. It's an exciting time, and winning these games in the NFL is tough. And so anyone that you can win, whether it's by a bunch or by a little, those are hard-fought wins, and we'll take as many as we can.
The challenge of winning week one after not playing much and it's like just starting from scratch.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played as well. So just to go out there and have a win, and whether it was a team victory like that, I thought that was awesome. Special teams, offense, defense, and those guys are excited in the locker room. It means a lot to everyone. Whether it's a staff member, whether it's the front office, or whether it's the players, you can tell how much this means to everyone, and that's exactly where we want to be.